Under the hood you'll find your electrical center or fuse box, and on the back side of the lid it shows what the various fuses control. And we're looking for the horn, and this fuse here is a 15 amp fuse for the horn, and right next to it is a relay that governs the horn. Now you can test that fuse by pulling it out and just looking at it, but if you want to test and see if your actual horn is working, provided the wire going from the fuse to the horn is good, go ahead and pull that fuse that goes to the horn, and then we're going to take a paper clip, and I've got it taped to the end of a wire here, and I'm going to insert it down inside one side of that fuse. You may have to try both sides of the fuse, but anyway, then I'm going to go ahead and touch the other end of this wire to a hot part of the terminal, and here's the battery terminal down here. And if the horn honks, that means of course the horn is good and the wire going from the fuse to the horn is still good. But one of the other things you might try is both of these relays that are right next to each other, one of them goes to the AC, the other one goes to the horn, but they are the same type of relay, so we can pull out the horn relay, and they're pretty stiff, especially if you've never pulled them out, so you're going to have to really work hard to get them out. You can take out the horn relay and then take the AC relay, shake it loose, and then insert it where the horn relay was located. And then you can test your horn out again, and then when you switched out your relays that didn't help, then there's going to be an open wire somewhere between your steering wheel horn pad and the relay. And in my case that was what the problem was, and so I'll just leave that one in, and then I'll put this other one over here back for the air conditioner. But anyway, I didn't want to tear into the steering wheel column and get into that airbag, so I just wanted to go ahead and put in a little horn button. Now, in order to get this shroud off of this little fuse box so I could look up under it, I had to go ahead and take off this corner brace here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wire, a pair of wires actually. I'm going to run one from this fuse, underneath this fuse, an 18 gauge wire, and it's going to go up through this fender well, and it's going to come out through the door here, underneath the door. I'm going to go around here to the door. I've pulled this little rubber cap back, and I've got my two wires, 18 gauge, that have fed through this. They come out inside the floorboard here by the emergency brake, and then they're going to go up here to this horn button. Okay, there's the horn button and both of the wires that are hooked up to it. And what I'm going to do is mount this just down here by the emergency brake. Alright, there's the horn button after it's been mounted up under the dash. Now, leave yourself enough slack with these wires to be able to get this fuse box shroud back on. So leave yourself an extra foot or something, and then go ahead and cut your wires and then strip them. Because one will be going up into that fuse itself, and then the other one is going to be going to the hot. Now, in order to bypass that horn pad in the steering wheel, I'm going to go ahead and take one of the wires that goes to my new horn button and put it down inside that fuse holder for the horn. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell you what, I'll put it on the right hand side so that it'll still be going through that fuse. You want to strip your wire back enough to where it's not, the insulation won't get too much in the way of your fuse going down in there. And then go ahead and put your fuse right back down inside there. Okay, I've got the black wire now hooked up to the little positive terminal. Both of those wires, one coming from the fuse of the horn and the one coming from the hot, is going down here through this little fender and then comes inside the door right in there, and then it comes underneath by the emergency brake, comes up to here. Now if I push this, hopefully the horn will sound, and in fact it does.